Every morning, before willpower wakes up and before motivation has a voice, your body has already made a decision about how much energy you will be allowed today. Not based on how busy you are or how important your work feels, but on a quiet signal it reads within minutes of waking. Energy is often spoken about as if it were a personal resource we can summon through motivation, discipline, or sheer effort. We tell ourselves that if we cared more, slept a little longer, or pushed a little harder, energy would appear. But the human body does not work like a battery you can switch on at will. It works more like a schedule. Long before you consciously decide what kind of day you will have, your biology has already begun organizing how much energy it will make available and when. Within the first moments after waking, the brain starts interpreting signals from the environment and from the body itself. Light entering the eyes, movement of the muscles, changes in posture, and even the timing of waking send information to deep regulatory centers that exist for one purpose: prediction. These systems evolved to anticipate the demands of the day ahead, so the body would not be caught unprepared. Energy, in this sense, is not a reaction. It is a plan. Hormones that influence alertness and focus are released in patterns, not bursts. When the body receives clear signals early, it releases these chemicals gradually, creating a steady sense of wakefulness that can last for hours. When those signals are weak or inconsistent, the body hesitates. It delays investment. Instead of committing to a full energy release, it holds back, conserving resources in case the environment proves unsafe or chaotic. This hesitation is often felt as grogginess, mental fog, or a heavy body that seems slow to engage with the day. Later, when demands increase and the body realizes it miscalculated, it compensates. Stress pathways activate to make up the difference. Energy suddenly spikes, fueled not by balance but by urgency. This is the kind of energy that feels sharp and intense, often accompanied by restlessness or tension. It can be effective in the short term, but it is expensive. The body pays for it with fatigue later in the day, disrupted sleep at night, and a growing reliance on stimulants to recreate what should have been scheduled naturally. This is why energy problems often feel unpredictable. People may feel fine one day and depleted the next, even when their routines look similar on the surface. The difference is often not what happens during the day, but what happens at the beginning of it. Small, early signals act like the opening note of a symphony. When the timing is right, everything that follows stays in rhythm. When it is off, the entire performance requires constant correction. Understanding energy as something that is scheduled rather than summoned changes the emotional relationship people have with their bodies. Fatigue stops feeling like a personal failure and starts looking like feedback. It becomes an invitation to ask not how hard we are trying, but how clearly we are communicating with our biology. When we respect that energy is planned in advance, we stop fighting the body and start working with it, allowing vitality to unfold with far less effort than we were taught to believe was necessary.